Well, so yeah, you saw a few of the unique units earlier. You got the hoop thrower. So you can over here that Maltese units gain additional hit points with each shipment and heal over time when idle. Their unique units, you've got the crossbowman, the culverin. The unique units are the fire thrower, the grandmaster, the hospitaller, and the sentinel. Now they finally found a way to make people spam hospitals. We'll show that later on. You got hospital, but theirs is also this fixed gun. This fixed gun. Have you played the campaign? Do you know what a fixed gun is? Well, it is that fixed gun. We shall see exactly how these things work. So you got a fixed gun, you got a depot, got a commandery. So I was talking about earlier how Italy was the relatively tame civ out of these two. We'll start going into Malta. Let's dive into Malta. Deck builder. Let me turn down the sound a while. Just I can go over these for a while. Okay. You got a lane magnet. No, it's something different now. Your explorer does have this icon. Okay, let's go over the different text available here. Okay, different shipments. Two church wagons, kind of standard, right? Merchant Republics. This is actually a card which the Italians get as well. So what it does, it actually ships you a trading post. It does all these various things, and I suppose the gimmick here is that it grants you your resources retrospectively as well, retroactively. Because say you have a stagecoach, you've got it running for like 40 minutes, and then you send this card. What it does is actually gives you that extra 25% on all those resources, all the XP, I presume, which you've received in the past. So there could be builds based around this. And it's like Silk Road as well, because future income improved by 35%. Excuse me. You got, various cards as well here. This is a very important card as well. I showed you how very important the previous card was when using the Italians, sending the explorer card when you're up against Aizamk. You just get your knees are no longer weak, you're no longer an old man, you're rejuvenated, you just kneel down, get the treasure, run off straight instantly. This is a little important for various reasons. And you can see here slightly the bonus where each card is a 2% hit point bonus. So if you send 20 cards, every one of your unique Maltese units will have 40% extra hit points on them. That's basically how it works. What else shall we go over? This age 1 seems relatively tame here. I'm not going to bother with that. So you got these tongue things, right? So this is going to be similar to how you can send a shipment with the USA and then start being able to deliver those, train those from the fort and stuff like that. What this one is doing is that it's also delivering a commandery wagon. Commandery wagon, I don't know how it's pronounced, but we'll go over what that actually does when they actually go in game. You got this card which makes settlers 50% cheaper in age 3, things like that. And also you got these sentinels, this very hospitable pike wielding, sword wielding unit. It's not a pikeman, sadly. You got fire throwers. These would have been called the hoop throwers in Legacy. In the campaign, it might still be the same on DE. They might have changed it. And what is this? This is a fixed gun wagon. We'll see what this looks like. We'll see what it does later on. No need to rush. You got armed pistoliers. You can see this also has a similar thing. We got the Savoy deflecting damage. So deflecting damage is basically one of the new mechanics in here. And they also got another interesting mechanic which I'll show later on. Combat cards, stuff you're used to. Things that you got used to. So this is going to be their stronger galley thing. That's kind of normal. That's kind of normal. Can take that out. So this one is currently, I believe it gives you a 30% gather aura. You notice that aside from the first 3 villagers, you don't have any real other options or like 5 villagers to boom. So what this seems to do is that natural resources gather faster when settlers are nearby a town center outpost. It's like 30% or something, which is quite high, but do note that is limited to when you're near an outpost or town center. So I think like the house also have a similar card when units are near buildings, stuff like that. You got rockets here. What dignitaries? Your usual battleship cards, other things get. Oh wait, hold on. I need to also highlight this. So Callan, I know you're in there. Italians, you have your age 1 ability to do all sorts of stuff in age 1. This one, you can build an age 2 fort. Of course you have to pay for it. It doesn't give you a fort wagon, but you can send this card, and there's no need for you to go all the way to age 3 to build your favorite building in the game. So I'm just telling you this. Alright. Of course it will build slowly, and you can only build it with your bailiff, your explorer. But that's in there right now. No, so you got your fixed guns, got your fort construction, you got your commandery wagons, and we'll see what this all this stuff does when we go in game. Flintlock rockets, might as well put that in there as well. War bonds. Huh. Advanced balloon, of course. Got your usual cards in there. Now, I've got everything in here. I think I do. Let's see, anything else interesting which I may have missed. I guess I could put in Merchant Republics as well. Note this card similarly only has 1 factory in it deck. Advanced Arsenal is a regular Advanced Arsenal. Trip to Jerusalem is probably an interesting one as well. Put that in. These units as well. What shall I do? Maybe I'll shift this around so we have a commandery in H3 instead. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to showcase most of the interesting cards. Maybe I missed something, but that's how it looks like. Going to start a game now. So the one is look at plain. The card on right side bottom. Let's have a look at that. This Sicilian supply. So it's like grants you a food trickle and increases mill gather rate by 25%. It's not so exciting, just economic unit bonus. Hello Widgie, how are you doing? Okay, now we've shown you the Italians. Everyone's guessed that the Italians were coming. I'm pretty sure none of you guessed that this new civ, the second civ, would be coming, because it is a DLC for 2 civs coming out on the 26th of May. It's Maltese. Let's start with the Maltese.